Rose Hollywood Report. We're here with a superstar, an up-and-coming superstar, a star that is being born right in front of my eyes. This gentleman has also been seen in Magic City and various other productions. He's also a client of mine as part of Eclectic Media Productions. And I've seen him start out for the beginning, and now he's up at top. This is Justin Kelley. How you doing, Justin?
Great. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. Let's start out. How did you get started in all this acting business?
Acting started in high school. I was about 17 or 16. I started off in TV production. I did drama, I did theater and plays. And then it started progressing when I got to college and I started doing even more theater. And then I did some acting workshops and it really took off after I met Model Placement Center. And from then on, I've just taken the sky, man.
So, Justin, talk a little about some of the projects that you have coming up and what you've been working on.
So far, I've been working on a pilot right now. It's called The Black Guy and the Jew.
Wait, Black Guy and the Jew. That's a funny title.
Yeah, it's a very funny title. It's a very raunchy comedy,
Yeah.
and we're still determining what kind of networks are going to pick it up. And right now, the character's name's Daquan Jackson. He's got a black guy's name, and the black guy is a Jewish guy's name, and they go throughout, like, they both are buddies and go throughout different terms of the Jewish side and the black side throughout, and it's pretty funny, and I still don't know, like, basically because I saw the trailer, but I still don't know what the whole show's all about, because he's still fixing up the trailer and throwing it out to other producers out there. I'm waiting on to hear from a producer out in LA for a film called Untold. That's going to be on the Sundance Film Festival, so I'm waiting to hear from the contract issues on that part. And I got an audition on Monday for a webisode called The Visit from Florida, and there's a couple other projects out there that I'm just waiting to hear back from right now.
Now, how is it to rub elbows with the celebrities? You're becoming a celebrity yourself, but just that first time of, talk a little about, maybe you have a story of meeting someone for the first time that you were a fan of, or, how is it to be on set with them?
They're very humble. I didn't expect that because I've heard so much from, like, reporters saying that they're not really nice, but they're actors to actors. They're really humble. Danny Houston and Jessica Murray, Stephen Strait on Magic City. When I did the photo shoot with them, they were all laughing when we were eating before we went on set and cracking jokes and talking about how was it like when Jessica was naked on set, because people hide behind the cameras, always trying to look at her. It's pretty funny. And that was awesome, and I'm still waiting to work with some bigger time actors with a bigger role, and that's all. It's in the near future when I move to LA.
What is the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you thus far on a set, possibly?
Thus far, probably for forgetting a line. I just
Yeah.
forgot a line. I was like, that's probably the most. But the most funny thing that I've seen happen to a crew member, there was a girl fixing a light, and her pants fell down all the way past her butt, and I went up to her. I'm like, your pants are falling down. She, like, pulled them up halfway, and I'm like in front of her trying to help protect her from everybody else seeing. And I was like, this is awkward. I was just like, pull them up more. It was
Now,
pretty fun.
for those up and coming actors, I think the hardest thing sometimes is learning your lines. What can you tell someone, some advice on how to learn your lines best?
Remember the first line, you remember that line, and then you keep repeating yourself over, reading it out loud and portraying that character as long as you keep reading the lines and keep going down. As soon as you get a first line, then you move on to the second line, because I don't move on at past line, because if you try to memorize it all in one big shot, you're just gonna go crazy over trying to figure it out.
And this is the Rose Hollywood Report. You're listening and seeing Justin Kelley, superstar in the movies, television, and commercials. Justin, let's talk about your favorite television shows and movies. Let's hit television first. What do you like watching when you turn on the boob tube?
Game of Thrones is the one show that I've really grown onto, and that's really great acting, really great storyline, and really great production they have into that. And Borgias too. Those are like the medieval ages too, which I like really grasp onto that, and the dark wizardry too. So it's a really great show that has awesome scripting.
If we went to your DVD collection at your house right now, what would we see?
I don't really have any DVDs. I don't have a VCR. I just have a Uverse, but I go on demand, and all my videos are there to watch whatever I want to watch.
What do you like watching?
But
What are your favorite movies?
I love comedy, action, gangster, like any kind of mafia movie, Pulp Fiction, mobsters. They're all down the line.
How do you think that the social medium has changed the landscape of the entertainment industry?
Social media has definitely changed in the past few years, and it's going to keep growing, and internet's going to take over it even more and more because right now everybody goes on Netflix and everybody's watching it through that, and everybody's tweeting it, everybody's Facebooking it. So, and it's a lot better to social too. You can definitely social network like crazy.